Hi friends, welcome to the homestead. I'm so glad that you chose to drop by today. Grab yourself a drink and let's see what's happening on the homestead today. So I'm going to start with the shallots here, and as I'm looking at the package, it says planting depth for them is 1 to 2 inches. And what's great about this little poker that comes with it is measured, so you don't have to guess where your measurement is and how deep that you go. And as I look at the guide, it says onion bulbs, which a shallot is in the onion family. It says I should be able to put 9 plants per square foot. So let's see what we're going to do here. Okay, so we're going to press in, and the yellow holes would be 9. Okay, so when you're planting garlic, from all of my research, you want to pick the biggest cloves of garlic off of the head so that you can have the biggest yield. So it's kind of like what you put in the ground is what you get out of the ground. So what I did was I broke the heads apart and I put all the tiny little pieces in here. We'll use those in the kitchen. And I've got the biggest heads right here. Looks like I've got 12, 15, about 27 garlic. So I also need to put them, it says the garlic, I should also, let me consult it one more time. Garlic bulbs are 4 plants per square foot. So that's gonna be the blue holes. They need more space. And according to the directions, and this is a gourmet garlic, it says, and it says that I should plant them 1 to 2 inches. So I'm gonna mark my holes. It's going to take up a lot of room in this bed. And then I'm going to get planting. That's 8. So I'm going to have to move my garlic. So it says to plant it 1 to 2 inches. So that one's 2. And then we're just going to put it root side down in the hole and gently cover it up. So I'm back in the garden. It is the 6th day of March, and today we are able to plant above ground crops according to the almanac. And so today I want to work on getting some lettuce in the ground and some different kinds of lettuces in the ground today. And I also want to plant some more carrots for succession planting. I've got some arugula from, these are just some seeds I got from Walmart. I've got Burpee's Bib lettuce. I've got some gourmet blend lettuce that I picked up at Walmart, and then some mesclun classic mix that I picked up also. This is one that was from last year. I didn't plant all of it, so I want to finish planting it this year. And then I want to plant some more carrots today. All right, so we need to start with figuring out, and now you can see behind me, I've got some markers where I came back in today and put what we did. I put the shallot label and then a label for the garlic and a label for the carrots, because I've come out here, I have seen that my shallots and my garlic are beginning to come up, but I haven't seen anything out of the carrots yet. And the carrots take 14 to 21 days, and so it's been 2 weeks today since we planted them, and so we're at day 14, so I'm hoping very soon that I will be able to see some evidence of some carrots coming up. And so we're going to plant some more so that this next set will be 2 weeks behind the first set. Hopefully we'll see some growth coming up above ground pretty soon. All right, let's get started with our lettuces today. So for the seeding square, there's only where it gives a measurement of location for how to plant lettuce. That comes a head lettuce, and I have some of those seed, but I didn't bring those out today, so I'm just doing some leaf lettuce. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of make a row across the bed here and just kind of scatter some seeds. I've had good luck doing that in the past, and that's what I think we're going to do today. Lettuce is a very tiny seed, and as I'm just consulting the packets, it says to plant them 1/4 inch down. They are not very deeply planted. So I'm just going to make a little trough all the way across the bed, straight as we can, and then we're going to drop some seeds into it and see if we can lightly cover them and water them too. All right, so we're going to start with some arugula. We're just going to kind of scatter these all around. Arugula is a member of the mustard family. It's got really long, slender leaves and has a very strong taste, but it is one that I do like to put in my salads, and it's a really good green. The mesclun mix, this is the mesclun classic mix. It's got arugula, it's got endive, it's got radicchio, it's got different lettuces in it as well, and it's just a general mix of different salad greens. And then this gourmet blend of lettuce from Burpee. It's got Grand Rapids lettuce, salad bow lettuce, red salad lettuce, oak leaf lettuce, and flame lettuce. Ooh, that's gonna be really pretty with the red. And then the Burpee's bib is the other one that I've got today. These are heads. Okay, small heads have delicious flavor for salads and sandwiches. Slow to bolt, that's great. And that's the problem we have here in the South when we try to grow lettuces, is that it generally bolts when it starts getting really warm. So I'm gonna save this one for a little bit later, and we're gonna plant some head lettuce today too. Even though that wasn't on the plan, plans change. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the arugula, and it says that so as soon as the ground can be worked, plant 1 seed every 3 inches. When plants are well established, thin. As they begin to mature, pick the outer leaves for regular use until the entire plant is harvested. Well, we all know. You don't know, you will learn soon. I don't always follow the directions. So there is a whole handful of seed, and if I do 1 seed every 3 inches, we're gonna have lots and lots of rows. So I'm just gonna sprinkle, because we are gonna use it in salads. We will just gather up, and we will be harvesting them pretty frequently, and we'll thin. That'll be our first harvest. So when we thin, something I want to do this year is to keep up with how much of everything that I do harvest by weight and by number, just for my records. As I said, I'm going to do a better job of trying to keep up with what I'm planting and when and that whole thing. Do any of you grow lettuce, or do you just generally buy it? I'm interested to know. Drop a comment and let me know if you guys grow lettuce too. I always love fresh lettuce. You know, I really think I need to do a 3rd row. All right, so I'm gonna cover that up lightly. And I'm gonna create a label so I don't forget that I've got 3 rows of arugula. I love these little plastic labels. I get these at the Dollar Tree. Well, $1.25 tree now, but I get these every year and they are absolutely great because you can write on them with a permanent marker. So as I'm consulting the planting guide for lettuce, it says head lettuce is the only type it mentions on here, and I imagine that's the big iceberg type head lettuce. But this burpee bib lettuce, it says it is a small head with delicious flavor for salads and sandwiches. According to the planting guide, for large heads of lettuce, it's 4 heads per square foot. But since these are small, I'm thinking I'm gonna do 9 per square foot. 9 plants per square foot. It also says 9 plants per square foot for spinach, which I found some spinach in my bucket that I'm gonna plant as well. Okay, so I think that's what we're going with. Okay, so we're gonna plant the first planting of spinach. This is baby leaf spinach that I've got here. It's 30 to 40 days to harvest, and we plant those 1/2 inch deep. Only takes about 7 to 14 days for germination, so we should see something up hopefully soon. And according to the seeding square planting chart, I should put 9 per square foot. So that's what we're gonna do. That is not my stylus, that is my marker, which I guess I could use it. Okay, so we're gonna put 1 per hole, I guess, well, 2. It's always taught to put 2 to 3 per hole. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll put 2 of the spinach in each hole. My chickens are still out. They're going up tonight. Because just as soon as they see anything green, they're gonna want it. Now the last thing that I'm gonna plant today is something I have never planted before. It is kale. I follow a lady on YouTube, Acre Homestead, and Becky at Acre Homestead, she plants kale for herself and her husband, but also she plants it to supplement her chicken feed. So I think I'm gonna try that too. I've got some kale seed, and according to the planting guide that comes with the seeding square, it is 1 plant per square foot, so they must get quite large. I know nothing about kale, so this is gonna be a learning experience for me. So I'm gonna plant several and see if I like the taste of kale, but then also my chickens. I wanna give some to my chickens. Okay, that's going to be all that we're going to do today. I did want to show you an update on the shallots and the garlic. We do have some progress going on with those. Let me show you those. Going up great. I'm really excited. I've never grown garlic or shallots before, so that's going to be something fun. I'm excited to see what we get. But already they're off to a great start. Okay, friends, that about does it for today. We're back in the garden. Thanks for spending time with me. We'll check in a few days to see how things are going. Bye, friends.